I gotta ask, you said you were bullied as a kid.
Hmm.
Everybody does not become a Navy SEAL. Everybody does not become an Army Ranger. What do you have? What did you have that, I think you said something like 80 people started, close to 100 people start, 7 people finish. What is it about you or any of the guys, your brothers who are going through this grueling process that allow you guys to make it?
For me, it was like a few reasons. I would say 2 or 3 reasons. One, I was just too scared to fail. Like I would be embarrassed. I told my family, I preached about it my entire school career. I'm not gonna fail. I'm gonna become this Navy SEAL or sniper. And I just didn't want to go back and feel like I failed. That embarrassment of preaching to someone, for 10, 12 years, I'm going to do this thing, and then you don't do it because I quit. Um, and I guess you could say I kind of enjoyed watching other people fail, like guys who I thought were stronger than me. They look, pretty much look like football players, big guys, strong guys, and I'm like, there's no way this guy's going to quit. So when I would see those guys quit, I would feed off of that. And I don't know, it was like this weird complex of I enjoyed watching the weaker people fall out and quit and me still, be there standing at the end. I was looking forward to that. And the third reason, I was just too dumb to quit. Like I wanted to quit every day, but I was just too dumb to quit. I would always say, I'll quit tomorrow, or I'll quit in 30 minutes, or I'll quit after this 8 hours worth of push-ups or 12 mile, 15-mile run. I would always, plan ahead and say, I'm going to quit after that. But after I got done, I was like, you know what? It really wasn't that bad. It was just in that moment, it really was bad and painful. And after the fact, I was like, it wasn't that bad. So I stuck around for another day, another 30 minutes, another evolution of, getting beat down. And after the fact, I was like, it wasn't that bad. It could be worse,
Mm. Give me an idea. We hear these stories about these special forces guys, specifically the Navy SEALs in the Hell Week, and they're up for a full week or 5 straight days, and it's just torture on every single level. What's the equivalent in the Army Rangers?
Selection. Like we don't have a hell week, where it's 5 days of just being up doing physical activities, without sleep. And I don't even think they go the entire 5 days. I think it's like 3 days and some change. But they get weekends off. Like we didn't have weekends off. Our days it was just all one long day. So I would say selection for us was pretty brutal. But like I'm kind of biased. I respect the SEALs for what they do, but when it comes to like being overseas doing stuff, there's only one unit that outshines Navy SEALs, Green Berets, and Delta Force, all those units. It's the Army Rangers. Like we're the only unit that's killed and captured more enemy targets, been consecutively deployed the entire duration of the global war on terrorism, no days off. There was never a time a Ranger was not over there. And I'm probably going to piss some SEALs off with it, but no SEAL has ever had to rescue us. Every single time a SEAL has been behind enemy lines and needed some help, they call us to come get them. Marcus Luttrell, the guy from Lone Survivor.
Yep.
We went in to rescue him. Roberts Ridge, early on in the war, RIP, but he ended up passing away. He fell out the helicopter. Rangers had to go in to help them out. I was on a mission with SEAL Team 6, and they needed some assistance getting some guys out. So they called us, and it's for a reason. They're bad dudes too, but we're just real bad.
Okay, how tall are you?
I'm 5'7".
How much do you weigh?
Right now? Like
How much did you weigh when you were in the service?
155. I hover around that still, like 155, 160.
Okay, I asked you earlier, what is it about you? There's nothing, like, you're clearly tough as nails. You are clearly somebody who has the mental toughness to go through things that most people could not conceive or would not want to or would quit. You're 5'7", 150.
Yeah. I was smaller in high school. Like my senior year, I didn't weigh 100 pounds. I gained 30 pounds in basic. It was the first time I ever had 3 meals in a day. So I gained 30 pounds there and another 20 pounds when I was in Ranger Battalion. Like we ate good.
Got you.
But no, I don't even see myself as being like anything special or anything like that. It's just a mindset of how far, like I was willing to die in training and, in combat for that matter. Like when the time came, like I'll die for it. That's it's just the mindset. Like once you stare death in its face or you can smell it and like, yeah, this is that time to like shake death's hand and make that agreement. Like, you know what, let's do it. I had that mindset of, like I did, Ranger selection on 2 fractured tibias and fibias. And before that broke one when I was jumping out of planes. And I looked down one morning and I couldn't see my feet. My calves and my shins were like swollen up so big I couldn't see my feet. And I still did training on that. So it's just, I'm too dumb to quit. And not in a bad way, but some people are just built like that. Like there's nothing on this planet that's gonna stop me from doing what I want to do. And that's with anything,
Wow. I think you just said something that was very, very revealing as to what it really and truly takes. See, everybody talks that I'm ready to die for something, but not everybody truly means those words. And clearly, when you say I was ready to die, you meant that.
Oh, 100%. Yeah. You have to. If you don't believe it, if you don't mean it, then you won't do it. Like I watched a guy, my second deployment, he went through all the Ranger training and stuff like that too. But the first time we were like in a really good firefight, I watched him curl up in a fetal position right beneath my feet. We were in this vehicle called the Striker. I was on the machine gun and I watched this guy huddle down underneath me and was too scared to move. We had rockets bouncing off the ground, exploding in front of us. And we went through all the ammo we had. The helicopters, they went through all the ammo and rockets that they had. So it was a pretty intense firefight. It lasted for a few hours, and I watched him not pull the trigger one time. So it basically, yeah, I guess does come down to a mindset. You can do all the training and stuff like that too, but when the time comes to do the deed, there's a few people who think they can do it, and the other few people who actually will do it. Go through with it.
Wow.